your KIX 102.5 News Update.
Good morning, I'm Cy Albright. Here's what's going on in the 4 states. Fatal shooting downtown Joplin late Friday night, early Saturday morning. They're in the Bar District, the 500 block of Joplin Avenue. Officers still investigating that. They found an adult man with a fatal gunshot wound. The suspect had apparently fled the scene before police got there. They had not released a name of the victim nor the suspects as of late last night. Well, the Missouri Public Service Commission's investigation into Liberty Utilities customer service and billing practices getting pushed back, at least the final report getting pushed back to Friday. It was first supposed to come out at the end of September. That got moved to December. Then that got moved to the end of February. But again, their final report now due on Friday, March the 6th. Again, it's Severe Weather Preparedness Week. Be ready for the spring storm season, which could be here before you know it. Make sure you download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Cy Albright on KIX 102.5.
Some drizzle this morning, the mostly cloudy skies with highs in the mid-50s, low 50s, and rain tonight. A chance of showers, upper 70s for Tuesday. Rain continues overnight Tuesday and into Wednesday as we see highs in the upper 60s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing a lot of heavy cloud cover over the 4 states.
40 in Granby, 39 in Pittsburgh, 39 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Billy from Joplin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Billy! And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website under the Morning KIX page. There's a button there you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 18 minutes away from your chance to guess to win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
$1,502.50 could be yours if you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the sound is.
It's Max McKnown.
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Morning, chillins.
Good morning, France. Oh, the mic's off?
France? Yeah, it's off.
Oh, good.
Morning, Paris. Morning, France. I see someone's underpants.
They're saying pants on.
Yes, pants on.
Pants on.
Jimmy kept
Pants off.
coming in here with no pants
Get
on.
it?
while
Clap
you were
on, clap
gone.
off. Pants on, pants on.
All the time. Coming pantsless to the video. And I'd be like, go put your pants on. And so sometimes it just takes a certain reminder for her to remember pants, we've discovered. It's just a part of her wardrobe she doesn't think about.
Pants are hard sometimes.
Especially if you wear them like 8 weeks like she does sometimes. They get really hard. You know, you can barely get them to bend.
What's the starch stuff you can put in your clothes?
Sweat?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm trying out a new lipstick color.
Yeah, you sure are. It's kind of dusky mole.
No?
Stink eye, right there.
No, it's
Stink
not.
eye. Okay. It's a hateful bruise. Is that the color?
Closer.
Probably not, Megan. I mean, it could be, I guess. Tomorrow will probably be better. We're not supposed to do it when it's cloudy, overcast, or looks like inclement weather because it can create confusion. Like anybody pays attention to those anyway. So I had a heck of a weekend.
Yeah, what happened?
So everything was going great Saturday.
Till the
restful
Fire Nation.
day. Yeah, until the gunshots rang out. I went to just go through, tones and everything for the next day and make sure everything was ready. And I noticed, and I've had this struggle, that my guitar has not been wanting to tune well on the G string.
What day
Imagine
is
that.
this?
This
Saturday?
was Saturday.
Okay.
So the intonation, the way intonation works, because the guitar is a very imperfect instrument.
Of course.
Is that there is a ratio scale between the bridge, which is the part down here by where you strum with the pick, to the nut, which is the part up at the top of the headstock, the little bone piece that has slots that the string goes through. The distance between those two is directly relative to its ability to tune when it's open and be in tune when it's at the 12th string. So when it's sharp, you pull that bridge back. When it's flat, you pull it forward, and then it adjusts so that the two are equal.
Sure.
Well, mine was massively sharp on that one string, and a little sharp on a couple others.
Bryson says, not the G-string.
I know. You know what? The G-string is the one that always gives you trouble.
Morning, Daniel.
Always the G-string.
He knows some experience.
Yeah. You can't keep it in tune. You can't keep it in its slot. I don't know what that's all about. So anyway, I go to tighten up that bridge saddle. There is a screw down there that you screw into the saddle, and it pulls the saddle back.
Okay.
And it was all the way back. It would not go any further.
Oh.
So I'm like,
So what
well,
do you do
great.
then?
I can live with it being out of tune whenever I play up on the 10th, 12th fret, or I can take all the strings off, which it kind of needed,
Ooh.
and then take that apart and take the spring off. There's a spring that pushes it forward, and that would allow it to go back another 1/4 of an inch.
Send
So
pictures, Christy.
I decided to do that, and I take it off, and then the screw would not go back into the saddle. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, I kind of need this tomorrow.
Right.
This is my main guitar. I mean, I have others I could play, but this one is the one that, I'm used to. Tones are built around, everything. So anyway, I decided it would go in certain distance and then stop, like almost like the threads were crossed. And that's what I thought was happening. So I got some cutters and I cut the screw in half. Then it didn't want to go in at all because there was a burr on the end of the
Right.
screw. I worked like over an hour on this trying to get it. Finally got it to go back on, restrung it and everything. Then got super busy with it's like everything all at once. Well, the next day I go to play and I get there and I turn on my stadium, totally unrelated to the intonation issue.
Right.
I turned it on. None of the foot switches would become active. Just
Why?
would not load them. This is apparently a bug in the software. So it loads multiple stages. It loads the main screen. It loads the foot switch screens. Mm-hmm. They would not load, and there was no functionality from them. So I turned it off, turned it back on, did that 3 times. Finally, they're getting ready to start rehearsal, and I'm like, I'm going to have to go back to my house and get my old unit and come back. And I came back, brought it in, got it out, set it next to it, and I thought, I'm going to try one more time.
And then it worked?
And then it worked.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
Now I'm late.
Right.
Everything's running behind. I don't get a sound check. I get barely any practice. Just great.
Great.
So it has done this to me once before. It did this last week one time, and I restarted it, and it worked. I reported the bug immediately, but I don't know. I can't depend on it.
Did you text it or message it? Morning, Floyd.
Christy said she cut her hair this weekend. She loves it. You love the hair that you cut?
Oh, I got it.
Did you eat
she
it?
texted us a picture. Ooh, that's cute.
She eat the hair she cut?
What? No. Why would
she
she
mean
eat it?
She loves it. I just love it like I thought, like I love a good steak. But why would you love hair that you cut off?
She loves her haircut. It looks great, Christy.
This is an excuse, too, to stay home from work, Christy. You can call in today and say, I can't come into work today. I got my hair cut. I mean, it's got to recover.
Mm-hmm. 8 seconds.
Christine's on YouTube. Look at that. She's on the dark side. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Some drizzle today, mostly cloudy skies, highs in the mid-50s. It is 39 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast for the entire week in about 15 minutes. Plus, we've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
And that's going to be in just 10 minutes. $1,502.50 up for grabs.
Here's Eli Young Band.
On the 4 states #1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. Me too, Megan. I thought about it.
What's the rah-rah?
And then I went and took a nap.
How much of a chop are we talking, Megan? I love my haircut. I love it. It's so much easier to do anything.
Especially the bangs.
It was just so long and heavy. Like, it was all the way down to the small of my back. And it was just getting in my armpits all the time, and catching when I was laying down, and I just couldn't do anything with it. And now I can style it again, and it's so much lighter and
Megan.
grossly healthy. It's almost too healthy.
Oh,
So it's very fluffy now.
Yeah, it does look good, Christy.
I get that feeling. A lot.
So also Friday night, I get a call, and You don't know who my nephew is, so he's safe in this regard. But my sister called and told me that her grandson, my great-nephew, has received his deployment orders for Iran.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he's a Marine, and he's supposed to be shipping out on March 18th. And
Wow.
When I heard that, I thought, here we go. Because if they're sending troops there
Right.
to Iran, not Kuwait, not Iraq for a staging period, but to Iran. That is where he's being deployed to. So there will be troops. They would not have done this had they not planned to have troops on the ground in Iran. There's going to be. And there's no way they can instill a regime change without it. They've tried this before in the past. It's never worked. Didn't work in North Korea. Didn't work in Vietnam. So they realize that troops are going to be going into Iran.
Yeah. Well, sometimes Marines are sent, though, just as a show of power as well.
Well, that's what the whole
As
troops on the
opposed
ground
to
will
actually
be.
troops on the ground active, like, hand-to-hand combat.
Well, there may not be combat, but they will be on the ground stationed in Iran, which will, I mean, the same thing happened in Iraq, and then there was follow-up after that. That is usually a lot worse. Like the last time we went into Iraq, there was very little conflict in the initial troops on the ground moving into Iraq. It was in the years afterward that there were insurgents and roadside bombs and all those things, you know.
Right.
But yeah, they are going to Iran, and that was super hush hush for him, and for all of them. But he said every single person he knows has received deployment orders.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody he knows in the military is headed there by March 18th. So having said that, that was on Friday. I told my wife, I said, I bet the bombings happen this weekend.
Called it.
I bet they start very next day. So wasn't surprised at all to see that. I will say, as much as I hate to see all this conflict and everything, it's about time someone did something. It's been way too long. So the minister at my church, he was adopted by Iranian immigrants. His parents are Iranian. They came from Iran back in the late 70s when things, you know, the dictatorialship was taking over at that time, lost all their land, lost everything. So he still has hundreds of relatives that live in Iran, his aunts and uncles. He speaks Farsi and knows all of them, and they've been communicating back and forth. And they are all, he says, all of the relatives are thrilled over this. Finally, something's being done to take the oppressive, you know, oppressiveness off of them. So
Hopefully they're all okay.
yeah, they are. They all live out of the city centers and everything.
Christine says she's rolling her eyes at you.
Well, pick them back up and put them in your head, Christine. You're going to need them to be able to see the phone to call.
It must be haircut time. Ferrara had 6 inches cut off on Friday.
I have
We all
most of
get
mine
our
cut
haircut.
off on Saturday.
Because you shaved your head?
Yeah.
The little bits?
Yeah, it's back, though. It's back now. It's getting long.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's real long.
Yeah. Can't grab it yet, but it's getting there. Floyd said, my daughter and her family finally moved out over the weekend. What you got to do, Floyd, is take their plate and break it. Isn't that nice? I got to say, you know, I've never missed the kids being at the house, living at the house.
Yeah.
It was so wonderful, you know, not wearing pants all the time, and, you know, just having your house and not having to. That's one less person you got to consider, you know. And
Sure.
Since me and my wife, we're just pretty much eye to eye on everything anyway.
It's so interesting. Like, I can't imagine having that mindset at this point.
I know. It is like being on vacation every day of the week, you know. It really, really is. It's so nice.
Part of me hates it, like when they're gone for a weekend or whatever, because it's too quiet.
Well, you can't adjust to it. It does take a period of adjustment when
Yeah,
that
of course.
happens. But once it does, you're like, woohoo! You know, it's
Party!
It's amazing. Yeah. It's a whole new chapter in life. And I feel bad for people who have kids late in life, like say they're early mid-30s.
Thank you.
Yeah. So because I realize they're going to be ancient by the time those kids are gone.
Thank you.
Yeah, just something to think about. But yeah, it's a little Velcro feel, Christine. So I've got to admit something.
Which is sniffing the marker was a bad idea.
No, the one was, but I had headaches from that all day on Friday. There's nothing on TV, nothing to watch. We have literally watched all of the television. There is no more left. except for one show, and we started watching it last night, and that is Superman and Lois.
Oh, boy.
It's not horrible.
Oh,
A CW show that is
CW
not
show. I'm impressed.
horrible, and I was like, I'm going to be ashamed to admit this, but it's not. It's a little hackneyed, especially at times. You know, there's stuff you're doing like, why are they saying this? And it's like they switch drama from one of the twins to the other one all the time, and
but
it's
Tyler,
very stereotypical.
I don't know how you say his last name, but Tyler Hoechlin, he's the Superman in that one, and I love it.
At first, I didn't like him at all, but he kind of grew on me.
Oh my gosh, I've loved him since Seventh Heaven. Here we go, 5 seconds.
So it's not awful. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound right after Kane Brown.
On KIX 102.5. Marshalls, Daniel? What is Marshalls? Are you talking guitar
The
amp?
new no, that's the new Yellowstone spinoff.
Oh,
thing,
I
right?
saw that. I can't. I've been done with Taylor Sheridan for the past 3 shows he's had because they're all the exact same thing. They change names, they change scenarios, they change situations, but it is the exact same thing. And after about the 40th time you see it, you're ready to poke your eyeballs out, or I am.
But Luke Grimes is in this.
Oh, well,
as
that's
Casey.
going to fix everything, won't it?
Yeah.
Taylor Sheridan needs to roll the dice and come up with something different. He is so
It's got to still be
repetitive.
working if he's still making spinoffs.
well. He's had so much success at the initial that everybody wanted him, and he has Taylor Sheridan smart. Don't get me wrong. He's capitalized on that and manipulated that to his benefit, but does not change the fact that his content is, and again, first couple of seasons of Yellowstone and the 1882 series and the other one that they had were pretty good. But even 1882, by about the 5th or 6th episode, you're like, just take me out to the prairie and hang me from a tree because this is ridiculous.
Yeah. There's always a crime show to watch. Always.
You ended up watching Ray, Jimmy? Oh, that's such a good movie. Jamie Foxx literally became him for that movie. It's insane. You can't see Jamie Foxx at all in that movie. It's Ray Charles.
Yeah. Morning, DJ.
Morning, DJ.
You know what show I have really, really, really gotten into lately?
What?
Is I'm still watching Dawson's Creek, of course, when it's just me and baby. But Kyle and I have been watching Death Note, and I am so fascinated, so into it. It's the one I mentioned. It's the anime that I mentioned the other day, where you can write someone's name down in a notebook and then they die.
Oh, yeah. Can't do anime.
Oh, it's so.
That's the
it's
way they
so
talk like
interesting.
this. And it's the acting.
Oh,
The voiceover
I loved
actors.
it. The
Cannot.
Shinigami,
Yeah, I can't tolerate bad voiceover.
45 seconds. I think it's so well done, and the story is really interesting. And yeah,
If you want an animated show that
is it the one that made me cry?
no, this is another
Primal.
one.
30 seconds.
And I think maybe better than Primal. Story-wise is better. It's better than Primal. It's Scavenger's Reign. It's on HBO Max.
I know that one.
It is done by Asian animators, but it is a story. It's acted out. The acting's really well. The voices are believable. It's about these people who crash land on this planet and they're stuck there for an extended period of time. And the planet is
5
trippy.
seconds.
Some of
Yeah.
the stuff, the creatures, the
What's it
flora, the
called?
fauna. Scavenger's Reign. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Some drizzle this morning, mostly cloudy, highs right around 57. It is 39 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the forecast in just 6 minutes, but right now it is time to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
And we got a lot of cash up for grabs, $1,502.50.
All you have to do is be caller number 5 at 623-1025 and tell us.
What is the sound?
Tell Tell us what that is by being caller number 5 at 623-1025.
And then win the cash.
From the 4 states, number 1 for cash.
So cute, Sarah. So cute.
Hi there, Morning Kick.
Caller number 1. Keep trying.
Hi, Morning Kick.
Caller number 2. Keep trying.
Hi there, Morning Kick.
Caller number 3. Keep trying.
Hi, Morning Kicks.
Caller number 4. Keep trying.
Hi, Morning Kicks. Who is this? I can't hear you. Are you there?
Hello?
No, it sounds like you're in another room. Do you have us on Bluetooth by any chance?
Yes, sir.
Could you take us off that so we could hear you?
I'll try.
We've only got a minute or so more, and then we're going to have to go to another call.
I'm here.
Okay, there you are. What'd you say your name was?
Debbie Howard,
Debbie, where are you from?
Goodman, Missouri.
Debbie from Goodman.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Debbie. We've got $1,502.50 for you.
If you can tell us what is this sound?
That to me sounds like somebody on roller skates trying not to fall down.
She says someone on roller skates trying not to fall down.
For $1,502.50. That is not it.
Dang it.
But, Debbie, we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,527.50.
And give you another chance to guess the win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Debbie.
Have a good one.
You too.
No Bluetooth. I will pull this radio station over.
So Bryson just said, turn off your stupid Bluetooth.
Yep. Good gosh. We've got $1,502.50. Where was it?
Good Lord, Good Lord, how did that happen?
We've got That's kind of funny.
Good Lord, how did that happen?
We've got 1,500. I don't know, Debbie. Not willing to speculate at this time. How much time we have?
You've got a minute 20.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to boost her volume.
Intermittently. I don't think I spelled that right.
INTERMITT.
Intermittently.
No, it's one T. TANTLY.
MITTENTLY.
Yeah.
Mittenly.
Your mittens. Mittenly.
What is this sound? That's not what I wanted. You ready?
Yep.
18 seconds.
Put on your lucky shoes and join Ronald McDonald House of the 4 States for a St. Patrick's Day 5K on Saturday, March 14th. Register to run, volunteer, or donate at rmhjoplin.com.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
Debbie from Goodman.
You are caller number 5.
Want to hit the space bar?
Good
Open the
Lord,
Windows
how did
Start
that happen?
folder. We've got $1,502.50 for you.
If you can tell us what is this sound?
That to me sounds like somebody on roller skates trying not to fall down.
She says someone on roller skates trying not to fall down.
For $1,502.50. That is not it.
Ah, dang it.
But, Debbie, we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,527.50.
And give you another chance to guess the win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Thank you.
A service of Durrell Commodity
Okay.
Christine says, fave movie is The Art of Racing in the Rain. It's a cry fest.
Art of Racing in the Rain.
I don't know that one.
Oh.
Jimmy wants to know, has anyone been close to the sound yet? Well, Randy and I are very close to the sound right now.
Yeah, we're sitting right next to it.
Actually.
So, I mean, it's
Right
like
there.
right over here.
There.
It's like right over here right now.
Phone.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Yeah, the secret sound, is it a pinball machine?
Well, you've got to be caller number 5 to be able to make a guess when we do this at 7:20, and we tell you when to call, and you have to be over 18 to play. Are you over 18?
Oh, yeah, I'm like 34 years
Well, you sound like you're 7.
I'm like, oh, yeah.
So,
old. Really young.
yeah, so you got to be caller number 5 when we tell you to call.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
Nice try, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that picture's adorable, Sarah. He is precious.
Sarah says she was close a couple weeks ago when you were here.
Oh, that's true. That's
Yeah.
very true.
Very close, Sarara.
We had a pretty good weekend this weekend.
Yeah?
We got our new garbage disposal put in and installed. And
Yeah, how'd that go?
Great. Totally good. It was,
Easy process? You
Kyle-
didn't do it, did you?
yeah, we wound up doing it. Yeah.
You did it yourself?
Yeah. Well, Kyle did it.
Awesome.
And it was kind of funny because, bless his heart, he was so stressed out about the whole thing.
Well,
and he wants
plumbing
to
is
follow like line for line. I was like, no. I got you literally the easiest one that I could find. You just have to kind of, we already have the parts needed to install it.
So you
the
left
old
the
one.
attachment on the sink.
All you've got to do is and twist and get it up there and then put the pipes in.
So you just put the pipe, but the piping, don't you have to do plumbing attachments, or was everything screwed together?
Everything was screwed together. Super easy.
Okay.
It was really, really easy. But he started at the very beginning of the instructions thinking that he needed to do the whole installation of like wires and all this stuff. I said, no.
That's
Skip
already
it, skip
done.
it.
Yeah.
We already did that. All you have to do is, put it in there,
Put
twist
the
it,
motor in.
and you're good to go.
That's all you were doing, replacing
And
the
so,
motor, right?
yeah. So we got a whole new one.
So you were doing the teeth, everything.
Yes.
But the fixture
but
in
the
the
fixture
sink
was
was
already
already there.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct. So I guess maybe it was just the new motor.
Well, you probably had the gears and teeth and everything that are part of the chew up.
Yeah, that's new.
The thing that when you put your fingers in it mangles.
It mangles
them.
your hand.
Yeah.
Correct. So we fixed that, which allowed us to fix the dishwasher. And we have a new dryer, which is exciting.
Got a
Love
new
home
dryer?
ownership.
Man.
Home ownership is so cool.
Oh, it is. And the debt that goes with it, it's forever.
Oh, boy. Gotta love it. So on the plus side, we got a ton of dishes and laundry done this weekend.
What's discouraging, not to throw this out
here we
there
go.
at you,
Great. Awesome.
but you get all this stuff done and you feel this sense of completion, and I've got all this done, and then something else major
of course.
breaks to make you think, how are we going to do that?
Uh-huh.
You have to come up with a way to figure out how to manage that. It's just this boulder of burden that you carry over your shoulders for the next 4 or 5
Love
years
it.
while you're taking care of all that. And about the time, by the way, that you get some of this taken care of
Mm-hmm.
and you begin to see your way out from underneath it, something else breaks.
I'm sure.
It's just a rule.
I'm sure it's always going to be that way.
Yep, it's always that way.
Bye, Christine. So it felt really good to get those things taken care of this weekend.
Yeah.
Get a lot of stuff done.
That's why I do projects every year. It's really a good feeling to know this is done. I did this. I took care of this.
Yep.
So we spent all that extra money on the upgraded pool cover this last year.
Right.
It's got a big hole torn in it.
No.
Yep.
Oh, what a bummer.
Yeah. I knew nothing can withstand Mother Nature of the 4 states. I don't care how well it's built,
Right. That
But
stinks.
It accumulated so much water on the top, and it is waterproof, this particular one.
Phone's ringing. I
And-
gotta go pee.
From the pull, it's separated along the seam there, and I'm like, great. I don't know if I can fix it or not. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
You really have not seen the movie The Art of Racing in the Rain?
The Art of Racing in the Rain. It sounds like one of the best things I've ever avoided, Christine.
Oh my gosh. That is your movie assignment this week.
Now, you're supposed to give me good ones.
That is a good one.
Well, I don't know. It looks pretty artsy-fartsy. It's a comedy?
No.
It says it's a comedy/sport film. It's a dog and a guy in a car with a number on the side.
Yeah, it's not a comedy.
A wise dog tells the story of his life and what he learns from his race car driving human. It says comedy sport right there on the classification. It's on Netflix.
You need to watch it, though.
Wait, is it on Netflix? Yeah, it is on Netflix.
It's the best movie ever.
Oh, wait. When I go to Netflix, it says, oh, no, this title currently isn't available to watch in your country. It says, instead, Disney has it for subscription and Sling has it. Neither of which do I have. Kevin Costner's in it. Amanda Seyfried is in it. It's got a pretty big cast, so how come I've never heard of it?
I didn't think Kevin Costner was in The Art of Racing in the Rain.
According to this, it is. IMDb says he's in it. Yep, Kevin Costner plays Enzo.
Oh, he's the voice, yes.
Okay.
He's the voice.
And Amanda Seyfried plays Eve, and Milo Ventimiglia or whatever his name is plays Denny.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. You have to watch it, Randy.
I have
It's the
to.
best
I have to
movie
watch it.
ever.
It's the best movie ever. Well, I don't have Disney, so may not happen.
I'll loan you my login.
Well, they won't let you do that anymore. Disney is really, really strict. They follow IP addresses now instead of locales. Yep, we used to. That's the only reason we kept Disney is so our kids could use it for their kids. And when Disney started cracking down on that, we said, "Well, we're cracking down on you," and we canceled Disney.
Okay, well.
I will watch for it. I will put it on my what to watch list because it does have looks like a pretty good cast lineup.
It's a really good movie. Really good. Anyway, if you watch it, you have to let me know.
Okay, no, I will.
All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye. All right, the art of racing in the rain. All righty. We are going to be talking about your should have been fired stories or your got fired stories. The most epic. Wait a minute. Should have been fired, got fired. Which one is it? It's either one. Either the most epic way you ever saw someone got fired or the time you should have been fired. I'm like, are we doing one or the other here? We're doing both. Oh my gosh, I just realized that I have the exact same topic for next week. That is a mistake. That is a mistake. Got to fix that. Let's go back to... Wait a minute. I have a mess. Oh my gosh. So Jen's movie assignment over the weekend, was what? Was Pink Panther. We're going to find out if she liked that or not.
Pink Panther?
Pink Panther. My turn.
Ooh, Flip Shop. Beans loves going to Flip Shop. So does Kyle, for that matter. Morning, Kitty. Kyle is one of those parents when there's a kid's birthday party, if he can get out and like bounce with them or do the obstacle courses or whatever, he's all about that, which I appreciate. Yeah, I've never been fired either, Christy. And I don't really have it in me. I'm trying to think of what I could have done to have that I should have been fired for. But I am such a people pleaser. Like, I would be mortified if I did something that could warrant getting fired. I don't know. I really can't think of anything. I really can't. Morning, Gary Crow. How you been? Oh, Noah's rolling over, playing with us a little bit now. They grow so fast. That's so sweet, Christy.
Okay, I screwed up the calendar for this month.
What did you do?
I messed up the Mondays somehow. I don't know how I did that.
Got 25 seconds. Who's as cold as you?
Somehow I have gotten things really thrown off.
Uh-oh.
And like where I'm missing a
7
whole
seconds.
day.
Weird.
I know. It's
3.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 736.
Drizzle and clouds today, highs near 57. It is 39 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast along with 4 states news in just 24 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to hear about the time that you were fired, or maybe you should have been fired.
6231025, your most epic got fired stories or should have been fired stories.
But first, we got to find out what I thought this weekend for.
This is where we assign, what's her face over there, a movie to watch over the weekend, because before she came to KIX, she had seen like no movies.
So every weekend I'm assigned a movie to watch, and then I come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
And it's usually a movie that the rest of us have already seen, so that was the case this weekend.
With the Pink Panther. This
And
is
it was-
the 1963 version, mind you.
The Peter Sellers version, the original one, which, what'd you think of this?
Oh, I thought it was hysterical. And what was cool, too, is this was when I sat down and watched with the kids, and they got into it, too.
Yeah.
Like, the boy was cracking up laughing.
Kato. Kato is genius.
Oh,
man.
I loved it. The whole thing from start to finish was just the little nuances. The things aren't necessarily over the top hysterical or made to be this really big thing. I think were like the funniest moments. Were like that when Jacques Clouseau gets his hand stuck in the vase and the guy's trying to get it off sitting next to him, you know?
Yeah.
That was hilarious. And just little moments like that. Or when they're stuck in the roundabout and they just kind of keep going and going, and there's the old man just kind of watching them, and he pulls up a chair at one point because they just keep going around him. And I thought this movie was really fun. I love that my kids loved it too. And I could see why this became a movie that had such a massive, career after that, where there were so many sequels and things done and spinoffs and TV shows and things like that as well.
So did you watch the Steve Martin version?
I did not watch the Steve Martin version. I want to, though. Just as much as my kids loved this one, I'm sure they'll love Steve Martin even more. And also, just because Steve Martin is such a funny character, I can only imagine the way that he's brought, Jacques Clouseau to life in his own little way.
Well, I'll say Steve Martin was the only one who could have touched it. But even he did not come anywhere near
so?
to Pete Sellers. No, Peter Sellers is a genius. He's a master. He came from the later days of vaudeville and stuff. So that
cool.
physical, he had an ability with physical comedy that Steve Martin doesn't even have. Yeah.
Well, interesting. I'll have to watch and compare then. So on a scale of 1 to 10, though, I'm going to give the 1963 Pink Panther a 7.5.
7.5.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, and we'll have another movie assignment for Jen for this Friday.
For Jen's movie Rehab.
On the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5.
Morning, Sean.
Okay, so what am I going to put here?
Do we need a new topic, or is it just?
No, I don't know how I got off by this. I'm going to have to go through day by day by day.
Oh, boy.
Weirdest compliment. That was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, the most backhanded compliment. That was last week.
Okay. That's another thing that's throwing me off is that the first week of this month, it was the last week of last month, last year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not transferring second week, third week, first
Right.
week, etc.
Okay, I need to go refill my cup. Do you need anything from the break room?
No.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Your kids embarrassed you. Okay, the weirdest thing you ever heard someone say to me. We're being don't. We even added a day this year for Friday the 13th. So I don't understand why we're off. Family rules. Pronunciation. Having a stoplight. Okay, so we should be off on a Friday. Nope. Okay, I just found one that was off. That should fix things. Stupid, 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 stupid. Okay. That's so weird that it gets off that bad. That should fix it. Okay. My OCD is at peace once again. Duct tape, Jimmy said, would fix my pool cover. I'm hoping it will.
Yeah.
So that's my plan. Is I've got the Gorilla Tape, which that, if you do it on both sides, might. But there's a lot of pressure on the top of this thing. So I don't know if it even will, Jimmy, even duct tape, because there's so much pressure pulling on this. Number one, you have a lot of pressure when you put it on the pool because there's concrete blocks that literally hold it down. And then water gets on top of that, and the weight of that water pushing down as it pulls, the two are...
Can you suction the water off?
Yeah, I could literally, I could just get a tent and sit up there by the pool and do that all the time, but...
That could be kind of fun.
Woohoo! Woo! 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 Please let me. It's March, kids!
When did that happen?
Yeah! You know what
Holy
that
cow.
means?
What?
I mean, warm weather. We went to the park on Saturday. Took Bella to the park. So I have pictures. A picture or two.
What are you doing?
Oh, you can't even see it. Gosh, stupid. And there goes that. Here, I'll just turn the brightness off completely. So it's one of the statues. And
Are you picking his nose? Her nose?
Yeah. And then I did another one where we're going in for the kiss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the first one I saw. But it was such a nice day temperature-wise. But by the time we got down there, I told Gina, I was like, it's supposed to rain. She goes, it is. I thought it wasn't going to rain till Sunday. I was like, no, they moved it up to 9 a.m. this morning, which it didn't do until early afternoon.
Right.
So as we had walked all through the park and everything, and as we're coming down the steps from the pagoda up there, I headed towards the vehicle, it begins coming down. And so we just wrapped up in time. But there's going to be a lot more than that. I told her, I was like, I want us to start walking at least 2 or 3 times a week, a couple of miles, because we need to get ready for when we go on vacation so that her feet will be used to that.
8 more days till Jimmy's birthday. You counting down the days yet?
You got someone locked in the basement for the sacrifice, Jimmy? I slept. Well, I did get up at midnight, and I woke up at 4 and could not go back to sleep.
Oh.
It was crazy. The night before that, I could not sleep at all.
I woke up on my own at 4 this morning.
With your yeoman.
On my own this morning?
Oh, on your own. Is that what she's calling him now? Maybe it was Friday morning. It was Friday I couldn't sleep, wasn't it? Yeah, I did sleep pretty good Friday night. And I think Saturday night, too, I slept pretty good.
Good.
It's been way, way better. I noticed a marked improvement with Ambien.
Anything crazy happening yet on the Ambien?
Nope.
Well, good.
I do occasionally will get up and go get a snack out of the kitchen, you know, and I walk like a drunk when I do. I don't think like a drunk, but my vertigo, my sense of balance is off with that stuff. Trinkets. That's where Trinkets is. That's right, Bryson. She's got trinkets. Jimmy has trinkets locked in the basement,
does she?
ready for her birthday.
Who is Trinkets?
Trinkets. We don't know. She just referred to trinkets one day, and we're like,
okay.
aha, you've got trinkets.
Sounds like a weird disease.
Yeah, you need some antibiotics to get rid of your trinkets,
Pretty
Jimmy.
severe trinkets there.
It makes her legs do this. And it's better than the alternative, Jimmy, I guess. I mean, for you anyway.
How long is it going to be itchy for?
Well, until I can start shaving it again. Hats just, I mean, the only time hats don't make my head itch is when it's shaved really smooth, and it's not. And I'm trying to avoid shaving it. I'm hoping that I can quit wearing hats by this weekend.
Yeah.
Go back to just chrome dome.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back, Megan.
It might be another half a week or so after that, but I'm hoping.
You're not putting the stuff on your head anymore, though, right?
No, I'm done. Quit this weekend, so. But it'll take some time. I mean, you can kind of track by the redness that's going away from the places on my arm that I was doing.
Yeah. Good for you, Christy. It's just a number.
What else can you do?
Mm-hmm. Whoa there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going after this song. Oh, is this most later? $50 seconds.
So, as of now, because of stuff that came in, we had another concert come in on Friday.
Oh.
And we'll have 2 weekends left. Or
Yay.
technically 2, preferably 1.
One of those weeks, the week you're gone.
Yeah, well, the second week would be the week I was gone.
Yeah. Morning, Cappy.
I wasn't planning on putting anything that week. So if we do the week before or the week that I'm leaving, then that would be the last one.
Yeah.
So we're ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And I'm sure we will get more.
I'm sure we will. 5 seconds.
It will become a struggle to fit them in. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 748.
Patchy drizzle this morning, mostly cloudy skies, highs right around 57. It is 39 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 12 minutes, along with 4 states news.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to hear about your epic fired stories, either the time that you should have been fired or you did get fired.
623-1025 to text or tell us on Facebook.
Can you believe it's already March?
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
I mean, I'm happy that it's here. I'm happy that warmer temperatures are coming around. You know, this weekend is the time change.
Already?
Yeah. I mean, the look. You're
What?
Like, wait, are you sure? No, it is. This weekend is when we change the time.
So we're going to go forward. So we lose an hour.
Right.
So more sunshine, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, theoretically, this is storm season. This week is storm season preparedness week.
Right, yeah.
Or whatever. You're supposed to make sure your storm shelter's cleaned out. Go kill all the spiders and all of that. And get your flashlights, your batteries ready. And make sure you have your weather radio ready to go and all that stuff.
And the first official day of spring, by the way, is March 20th. So we are like less than 3 weeks away.
So unbelievable that we're already there. I mean, yard work's right around the corner, kids.
Oh, man.
No, I'm happy about it. Bring it on. I am so happy that finally we're going to have warm walk in the park spring temperatures again.
It is March. Hallelujah. Spring is coming. Trees are budding. It's finally March. Goodbye, ice. No more scraping. All you need is a light jacket. It's finally March. Now go outside.
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, powered by Buffalo Run Casino and Resort on the four states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
What happens when you have the perfect home, but it's in the wrong location? Then you dig it up and
I was talking to Scott from St. Jude. He has stayed at the place we're going. He did a wedding there as a destination wedding. They stayed there.
Oh,
And we're
cool.
talking about the facility. He's like, oh, it's so nice. He said one of the nicest places he's ever been at. He said, you're going to love it.
Good.
And we told him we have one of the corner rooms with the pool outside. He goes, oh, you got the nice ones then. He said, you've got to do the floating breakfast.
What?
I'm like, yes, I do. What is this? So he was telling me about it. They literally bring it on this thing that they bring it to your room and they bring it and put it in the water for you. And you sit out there in the water and eat your breakfast stuff. He said, when you're done, you just push it out into the pool's flow and just let it go.
That's so cool.
I'm like, what is on it? He goes, well, there's whatever you want, fruit, pastries, there's coffee. They do omelets and stuff like that all on it. So it's a big thing with a whole bunch of stuff on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that right now.
I want floating
Let's
breakfast.
do it. I'm ready.
Yeah, I was looking at my yard as I was driving to work this morning, and I've already got a bunch of big patches of grass
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah, absolutely. I'm
Like we could mow.
looking,
Hate it.
well, it's like the the wild onion is growing. Dandelions are growing. My front yard is pretty much, it's like 99.5 Bermuda, so I don't have a lot of that, but I look over at my neighbors and I see those clumps going up everywhere. Now, my backyard, full of it. It's got the stupid purple headed clover all over the place. So, but I just try not to look back there. I did get rid of the couch over the weekend. Friday, we had people came and got it
Good.
and hauled it away. So I have my sunroom back. I've got those 2 extra club chairs, which I think we're going to keep for when we have extra people.
Yeah. It's always a good idea to have more seats.
Yeah. I thought about swapping one out of the studio, but they're a little different color than the ones I have black in the studio, and these are espresso. So they have a little brown tint to them. And I thought about swapping them both out. The ones in the studio are a little beat up because, I mean, they've got some scrapes on the arms and stuff because I always set my guitar case on it to get the guitar out. And that's, but the ones that are in the living room, they're sprung. They're really sprung because some of the butts that have been in them. But, so it's like, I don't know. I did find something I want for the studio.
Which is?
So the acoustic panels that I have in there prevent me from having artwork on the walls.
Right.
I found a company that does printing on acoustic panels.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, well, I've got like a picture hanging over one of the acoustic panels, which pretty much renders it useless.
Yeah.
But put that design on one. I could put another design on a couple. And instead of doing artwork, just do the print on the acoustic panels. They want a pretty cent to do that.
Oh, I bet. How much?
For like the big size that I have is $230. for one.
Yeah.
I bought the whole kit and caboodle for a couple of $1,000 for the whole room. So, yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I will say I've kept on top of the leaves this year pretty good. We've got a few leaves.
We've got a little machine that makes it fun.
It was fun. So I'm going to have to go clean out the flower beds in the back. But for the most part, our back patio, which usually there are piles of leaves back there to do away with. That's not the case this year.
Does yours suck and blow or just blow?
It sucks and blows.
That's what I thought.
It's two-way action. Yeah, so when you use the vacuum feature on it, it has a big bag that you wear like a backpack, and it pulls it all up into that, and then you just go dump them.
That's cool.
Very nice. And you can clean out, I can clean out the flower beds in like half an hour. It used to take, like Gina had to put on gloves and go out there and work for hours cleaning that up, bag after bag after bag. It's another thing is it chops it all up so you can do what used to take 5 garbage bags, might fill 1.
Yeah, that's convenient.
Oh, goodness. Bryson said his Bradford pear is budding. I intended to go chop down my knockout roses over the weekend. Forgot to. I need to do
Bradford
that
pear.
today. Bradford pear is a fruit tree.
Does it actually bear pears that you eat?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
That's cool.
if that's happening already, and I'm sure it is, here's what's going to happen. Mark my words, kids. Here's what's going to happen. Everything's going to bud and start to produce, and then we're going to get a freeze.
Do you think we're still going to get a
kill
freeze?
everything. Oh, yeah, we're going to get a freeze. It's going to drop down below freezing. It's 39 this morning.
The coldest is going to get overnight. 46 Saturday night. That's it.
But
Otherwise
we
in the 50s.
still have blackberry winter to come, which usually doesn't happen until late April. But everything's happening early this year. Everything seems to be clocking early.
It's been a mild winter, really.
Yeah. I wonder what storm season is going to be like.
Well, we're supposed to get our first bout of storms potentially
Wednesday.
on Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Yeah, that's right. Tuesday night into Wednesday is when we've got a
Yep.
pretty good chance.
Right now they're calling for it's like a 15% possibility of
I wouldn't worry
severe
about
weather or
that.
whatever.
I wouldn't worry too much about that, but I know, whenever you have a warm front and a cold front, the only thing is there's not much cold front happening as these systems that are moving through. It's mostly warm air pressure systems, so. Right, Megan? I just saw her floating omelet. Whoa. I know, I can't. And that's a thing, and it doesn't cost anything.
That's cool.
Yeah. You want champagne in your room? You just call them. They just bring it. That's it.
I want to float and just drink champagne.
Right?
That sounds
Don't ya?
delightful.
Until you, they have to drag you out of the water.
Uh-huh.
I'm there. Happening in May.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's getting to be that time. All the sneezing.
Oh, my gosh, yes. I have a buddy. We were supposed to go to lunch yesterday, and he couldn't because he literally could not talk, and his eyes are running. And I'm like, are you crying? So
Yeah.
he has poor sinuses, and it's just everybody right now. The pollen. It's not pollen, though. There is no pollen right now. So what is it? Now look at pollen count for Jasper County. But there can't be no pollen. Nothing's been producing.
Low to moderate.
Yeah.
No grass pollen reported. No ragweed pollen
So
reported.
what's causing the reaction?
I don't know.
I could see that in, like, say, April, once
Yeah.
buds start to flower and everything.
I used to have a hairstylist who had terrible allergies. And
Does she snot your hair?
no, her eyes would get puffy and red. And she sent me a picture and she was like, I can't do your hair today. I can hardly see.
My
She
daughter,
looked awful.
My oldest daughter, she's allergic to everything.
Yeah.
So she has to even take multiple layers of cloth and put behind the buttons on her jeans, or else it'll break her out. Nickel, anything like that. She can't wear most watches and things like that have nickel in them. But she's the same way to almost any kind of pollen or dust or anything. So she has to take Flonase every single day, and it just doesn't work a lot of the time.
That stinks.
She wouldn't know, though, because she can't sniff.
Yeah, Christy says hers are already through the roof this year. Oh, Bryson says dust and smoke from everyone burning around here.
Maybe.
Just when you think vegetables don't have phone, and onion rings.
Sit down, Megan.
Remember that time we made a really funny video, Megan,
The bus is still in motion.
where you did a prolapsed onion morning kicks
I don't remember that.
password, and then Randy
Show me. Show it to
deleted
me.
the whole thing?
Oh, there's. Remember that time I left her out in the woods, guys? That's good times. You know,
Yeah,
it's-
you did that to me too.
there's a term for that now. I read about this too.
Oh, yes.
It's called the Alpine divorce. And apparently this is a thing all over TikTok right now. The internet is abuzz with it. It happens when a couple goes out on a date in nature, hiking or camping or bike riding or something like that, and then one abandons the other in the wilderness to fend for themselves.
What if they do it to each other? They just did not realize that they were both trying to do it.
Both be like, it seems to be more common than you would imagine. It's been getting attention thanks to some TikToks where a woman shared a video of herself alone out in nature. She wrote, you went on a hike with him in the mountains and he leaves you alone by yourself and you realize he never liked you to begin with.
No.
Among the 19 million views were comments like, my boyfriend did this to me. I found another hiker to show me how to get back and I went home and blocked his number. I got left in the forest once, had to walk back 2 hours by myself after he drove off.
Gee, that sounds familiar. Very familiar.
I need space. See ya. Kind of cold, I guess, but this happened to me one time, and it was a long time before I forgave my mom and said, we can be friends again.
Mm-hmm.
Is Alpine divorce like Alpine for you when you're gone?
Yeah, sounds right.
The urban version of this is the IKEA divorce, where you take them to an IKEA store and you leave them there.
Yeah.
But you do end up with a nice set of shelves. So.
That's true. Or a spatula you didn't know you needed. Or
Right. Impulse buys at
Meatballs?
IKEA.
Mm-hmm.
Meatballs. Mine's Hobby Lobby. When I go to Hobby Lobby like that, I always end up with a whole bunch of stuff. We got new silverware.
You never know when you could need something. 13 seconds.
Yeah, I think we'll have a late freeze too, Megan.
News, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see drizzle today, the mostly cloudy skies, a high near 57, more rain and low 50s tonight. Rain upper 70s for Tuesday, rain overnight Tuesday, rain on Wednesday with a high near 68.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing a lot of heavy cloud cover over the 4 states.
40 in Carthage, 37 in Pittsburgh, 39 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking about your most epic got fired or should have been fired stories.
You can call or text 623-1025 to tell us all about it.
Or tell us on Facebook
Here's Jake Owen.
on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
What do you call a guy with no shins?
I don't know what.
Tony.
I started typing, what do you call? Post on Facebook.
Love you.
Why did you do that?
Oh. I guess because I
rude.
woke up at 4.
I woke up at 4 too. Where's my fire emoji?
I plan to give Bella a haircut this week. Sometime.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, won't it though? So one of my favorite things to do on Saturday morning is put on the dog whisperer and then nap through it through the morning after I eat breakfast. And I was watching this week and it was specifically him working through dogs with fears, abnormal fears. And I got thinking about Bella. One of her biggest fears was manhole covers. She would not walk across them, would not stop on them, would fight. She used to go into the whole, thing if I wanted her to go into a manhole cover.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the metal or the different color or what it was that she had misassociated with it. So I worked with her and finally got her to where she would sit on the manhole cover, but she did not like it. This weekend at the park, they have manhole covers down by the pagoda there next to the pond. And without even a leash, I was able to get her to walk on, stop, sit right there. She
No.
totally ignored it. That is no longer a fear for her. I hadn't tested it in a long time, so I was pleased at that. And I decided this year my goal with her is to help her overcome her fear of water.
Mm-hmm.
If she's on her own and there's water like a creek and it's really hot, she might wade out into it up to here.
Yeah.
And that's it. But I want her to be able to get into the swimming pool on her own. So we're going to work on that. That's my goal and I'm way more stubborn than she is.
I wonder what her deal with the pool is. Like why she doesn't. Do you guys ever take her in there with you, like on a floaty or anything?
We had before, and it's never been a good experience, and I did it wrong. So I picked her up, took her. She's scared to death. I let her out. That's not a positive experience. That's not the way to do that. So number one is to engage the mind in the walk. So I was watching, and Caesar was doing this with a dog, and he would put them on the leash, would walk them, bring them into the pool as part of that walk, and then take the leash off. And then, swim back out. We've got steps and everything in the pool, so she could utilize this and enjoy it. It could be a thing for her. He had to do that multiple times with that dog. Did not give him the opportunity to stop. It was, we're in the middle of the pace. Here we go. We're in.
Yeah.
And so I plan to work with her on that. And you got to do it over and over and over and over before the mind finally switches.
Mm-hmm. What's turkey litter?
Turkey litter? Is that leftover turkey bits after they've gone through the meat, the wood grinder?
Bryson says one of the farmers spread turkey litter on their field across the road from my house. Wouldn't you know it? The wind swished and blew that smell all in my house.
Oh, there's turkey poo. I mean, it's for fertilization. Yeah, because it is a very high ammonia. I wouldn't think that would be good for most plants, though. I mean, it's got such a high ammonia nitrate. It's like chicken poo is not good for plants because you want something with cow poop is good, but not when it's fresh. It has to be dried out before it's good for plants because of there's an ammonia, not ammonia in cow poop. It's nitrogen. There's too much nitrogen in that.
Yuck. Yeah, Bryson says turkey poop. I thought bird poop was toxic.
Well, to eat, I'm sure it is.
Okay, well.
But what do you mean?
Like it's very, very acidic.
Yeah, it's very acidic. It has very high ammonia nitrate content and high nitrogen too. Usually, you look at chicken yards. One thing, chickens pick the yards to pieces, but also their feces prevents plant growth, does not aid plant growth.
Ew. Megan says, we get the poo, but the worst is the liquid chicken fertilizer.
Oh, yeah. It's horrible.
Is the chicken liquefied, or is it just like liquid feces? Liquid.
Probably the
waste.
Chicken. So the poultry farms just east of Carthage, they're on I-44, and Carthage is you can smell that so strong during the summer. They've been sanctioned multiple times. And
Well, on that note, let's talk on the radio.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:08.
Drizzle and clouds today, a high near 57. It is 39 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the forecast in about 15 minutes. We're talking, though, about the time that you or someone you know in epic fashion either got fired or should have been fired.
Yeah, what happened? 623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Here's Luke Combs.
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
You know what we've been hearing less of?
What?
His other song. They're so annoying.
I'm okay with that.
Choke that down on its ability to play between 6 and
Good, thank
6
you.
to 10.
Thank you. That needed to happen, I think.
It's so easy to do now that I figured out. I've never tried that with any other song, but there's just a slider.
Oh, cool.
And I can choose the day part, slide it down, increase it elsewhere.
phone.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
How are we doing this morning?
Good. What's going on?
Well, I was going to tell you about a story how I got fired.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Well, I was working for this construction company. I'm not going to say any names because they're probably listening. But I was fencing foreman, and I got a job done. I got it done early, and my boss come up to me, and he started just bad-mouthing everything that we did, saying how, and it looked absolutely gorgeous. Even the people that were the inspectors on it said it just looked amazing, and this guy just wanted us to feel bad or whatever, and he gave me a big shove, and I hated this guy anyway. I was getting ready to look for another job anyway, and when he shoved me, I reached around and I just knocked his ass down.
Oh my God!
I mean, I clocked him, and I got fired that day.
Pretty epic. Take this job and shove it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a take this. I told him he could have listened to that song all day long.
Yep. Those are called Texas walking papers.
Then he tried to file charges against me, but
Oh, please.
I had my entire crew.
He put it.
Might back me up.
Yeah, he put his hands on you first. You were just defending yourself, the way I see it.
Yep, that's the way they would have saw it too.
Yep.
Good.
Thanks for.
Yeah, but that was fun knocking him out.
Really enjoyed that. Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
It's worth the cost of the job.
Mm-hmm.
Bridges burned.
Some bridges need to be burned so you won't go back there. And that's an okay thing, I think. You've got to quit yawning.
I can't help it. So there is a Chinese.
Telephone's ringing.
Okay. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hey, it's me again. I was just going to have Jen. I was going to tell her I can fix her marinara story if she wants to get it fixed. I know how she can pronounce it right.
Okay. Yeah, shoot. Marinara.
Marinara.
Marinara. No.
See, there you go. Marinara.
Randy, stop
What?
it. I'm trying
helping.
to listen.
I am telling you what he's saying.
Okay, listen. Let him say it. Okay. Go.
Marinara. What? Say it. Marinara. Marinara.
Marinara. Stop it, Randy.
What? I'm helping.
No, you're not. Quit
Marinara.
helping. You're not helping. He is. He's being mean. He's picking.
It doesn't take much.
Hey, okay.
Thanks for calling.
As long as you put the Mary in there and stop the Nanera.
Marinara. Marinara.
Marinara.
There you go. Very good.
Wait, I am still doing it all wrong?
Thanks for calling.
You guys are so much fun. You guys have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
What do they call that?
Marinara?
Oh my gosh. I just heard.
It's become a ginism.
Yeah.
Sure.
It has. No, there was another one. Oh, I can't think what it was. I should have written it down. I can't think of it.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
There was a term for these colloquialisms or phrases or expressions, and the term was even said wrong. And I'm like, oh, I got to do that. And I thought, I'll remember that. Of course, I did not.
Of course not.
It's a human. Oh, I can't think what it was.
Human what?
It was out of a book that I was listening to, and they said that. These redneck guys said this, and I was like, I got to remember that, and I didn't. So, and I was like, like saying people are in a grouchy mood when they get up on the left side of the bed. That sort of thing is what this is.
Okay.
But I can't think what their term for it was, and the term was even wrong. Like left side of the bed. And I can't think. I'll have to go back into the story and listen to it. And the thing is, I finished the book, so dang it. So annoying when your brain goes. So I was going to tell you guys about this laser mosquito killer.
An idiom.
No, it's nothing that fancy.
It says it's an idiom.
Yeah, I know, but there's another term for it that's more common than idiom.
proverbial phrase?
It's supposed to be an expression of speech or something of speech. What is that? You say it's a something of speech.
Expression?
No, it's not expression.
Figure of speech.
Figure. What did he say? It's a figuring speech. No, a finger of speech. That's what he said. He goes, that's a finger of speech.
A finger of speech?
Yeah, you know when you pointed at someone? That's a finger of speech.
Finger of speech.
So I'm going to start calling him a finger of speech. Like getting up on the left side of the bed each morning. That's a finger of speech.
Finger of speech.
Of course, it's ruined now because it took me so long to remember it. But we'll have to remember finger of speech. So anyway, there is this laser mosquito killer that this Chinese company has come out with that I want. It claims it can kill up to 30 mosquitoes every second.
Oh, golly.
Using lasers.
How many mosquitoes are running around that you can kill 30 of them in 1 second?
30.
Jeez. Bless you.
So it's called the photon matrix, which is also very, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
Here we
it
go,
uses...
Seg. You're never going to get through this story.
No.
3.
It uses LiDAR to detect them. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 per country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We're talking about your epic fired, got fired, should have been fired stories.
623-1025 to text or tell us yours or tell us on Facebook.
It's Jump Party.
On KIX 102.5. So it uses a LiDAR to ascertain the location of
What's a
objects in
LiDAR?
its surrounding. It's what they call a light detection ranging module or whatever. LiDAR is what my robot vacuum uses. What most robot vacuums use LiDAR.
Fancy.
Light and infrared detection, I forget what it stands for. But anyway, the light refracted by the LiDAR returns to the gadget, which then calculates the location and distance of the mosquito. So it becomes this little Star Wars thing. Pew, 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 and just shooting them down.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 3 milliseconds for that to happen, this whole LiDAR detection thing. And as soon as the mosquito is detected, a second laser beam is directed toward it to kill it.
How does it know that it's shooting mosquitoes, though?
Well, it has a size programmed into it, So it also scans the surrounding to detect larger objects like people and pets, and it won't fire in their direction if they're anywhere near it or if there's any chance of hitting them.
But what about other bugs like flies or grasshoppers?
I think it probably would work. It can detect objects that are flying at a top speed of 1 meter per second, which is like an average housefly. No, I'm sorry. Houseflies go faster. They won't be fatally hit unless they're flying really slow.
Oh.
And it only has a range of 10 feet for the home version, 20 feet for the pro version.
Oh, fancy.
And the inventor says it will not harm humans and pets and is safe for indoors and outdoors unless some idiot cranks it up to 11, which I would definitely do.
What happens if it actually gets you in the eye?
Well,
Are you
then you're
blind?
blind from that point on. If you've got, like she said, 30 mosquitoes every second, you might want to move from the Everglades to somewhere like maybe Arizona.
I guess.
Sounds about as safe as lawn darts.
What is this thing called again?
The photon matrix, but I think we could come up with a better name, couldn't we?
That's a lot of words that says nothing about killing mosquitoes.
Yeah, like the Mosquitonator would be better, right?
Ooh, I like that one. Skeeter slaughter.
That's good.
The swarm be gone.
Swarm be gone. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Swarm be gone.
Better than photon matrix, which says
Photon
nothing
matrix.
about what they do.
Sounds like you got to wear black clothing to use it.
It does.
And sunglasses.
And take a pill.
The red one or the blue one?
Those are okay. At some point, I would like you to please assign those movies to me. Because
you've never seen the Matrix?
Linda, listen. I started watching the first Matrix when I was very, very young. Whenever it first came out.
Oh my gosh!
Could not get into it. Never finish it. Never saw any of the other movies.
You've not seen the Matrix. No. This is Lord of the Rings level.
I was like, meh.
No. Oh my gosh. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 819.
We'll see clouds today, maybe some drizzle as well with highs right around 57. It is 39 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 6 minutes, but we're talking about your epic got fired or should have been fired stories.
623-1025 to call or text.
The time you should have been fired or that you got fired in epic fashion.
Yeah, what happened with you?
Well, I was working at a bacon plant, and
Well, wait a minute.
There's a plant that produces bacon?
But how do you grow that?
I did great at every job in the place, and there was one left.
She's not going to tell us, Jen.
And it was holding the side of a pig up to a saw to cut it. And I said, I'm not doing this. I can't. And they go, you have to. I tried twice, and it just flew everywhere. So the bell went off for break, and it said, here's your paychecks. And I grabbed mine, and I kept on walking.
Out of here. No more cutting up pig for you.
I don't think so.
That's not how you make bacon.
Yeah, she just said at the beginning of the call, you grow it from a plant.
That's right.
You got to fertilize those bacon plants.
Exactly.
Put pigs out there.
What's your epic got fired or should have been fired story?
Well, me and my buddies, we started off, we were just playing football with chickens. I worked.
Wait.
wait a second.
We
hold
got
on.
to picture this, okay? That pass went a little long, Larry. That's because it flew away.
Got it, Billy.
It started out playing football with the chicken, and then it turned into dodgeball.
Of course
yeah,
it
well,
did.
of course.
Yeah, that's just the natural progression.
Yeah.
And our quality control, as soon as they see that, they write you up.
I can't imagine why.
I can't imagine why either. As soon as the quality control seen it, they got in on it, started playing with us.
Chicken dodgeball. That's one of the funniest things I think I've ever heard.
Whenever you work 4 p.m. to 2 o'clock in the morning, you got to do something to keep entertained, and that's what we done.
And that something is chicken football and chicken dodgeball.
Yes.
Chicken football and chicken dodgeball.
I think we have found our new national sport. What do you do, though, if the ball tries to fly away? Hey, come back.
Come back. We're still playing.
What is the most epic reason you ever got fired or way you got fired?
You can call or text to let us know, 623-1025, or tell us on Facebook.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Well, I was working for a delivery company, and I had to deliver to a nursing home.
Uh-huh.
And when I pulled up, should have parked outside, but I tried to pull up underneath the awning, and I got the box truck stuck up underneath the awning.
Oh, my God.
And it cost over $10,000 to fix it, but I kept my job. I don't understand how, but goodness I did.
What's the most epic way you ever got fired or saw someone get fired or should have been fired?
623-1025 to call or text or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country.
Megan said the Skeeter Eater 6700.
I can't believe you've never seen the Matrix movies. That's blowing
Okay, I
my
was like
mind.
9 when they came out, and I only saw a little bit of it, and I was bored out of my skull.
The concept is mind-blowing, and it's, the term The Matrix, living in the Matrix, did not exist before the Coen brothers, came up with this. The whole concept, and a lot of people, there's been people who had mental breakdowns because they become so obsessed with the idea that, yes, we are in a simulation, which is what it was called before the Matrix movies came out.
Yeah.
Simulation theory, there's a term for it, a psychological issue of people who believe that this is not
Nothing's
reality.
actually real.
In fact, what's his name? He was a philosopher. I can't think of his name.
Aristotle.
No, not that late. Not that early. Way later. He's the same guy who
Phone's ringing.
declared the breakdown of human society. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with my brain? Hi there, Morning KIX.
Well, I got one for you, Randy.
Okay, let's hear it.
Play-Doh.
No, wait.
Let's see. Down 76 Highway, up there by Mount Vernon, on the north side of Mount Vernon. I'm driving, making deliveries, and I'm doing probably 45, 50, 55 mile an hour down that little 2-lane road, 76. Maybe a little faster, maybe a little slower. I don't remember exactly how fast I was
Right.
going. But front tire gets off the edge of the road. And before I know it, I have the entire passenger side of the truck kind of sliding halfway down into the ditch. She's not slowing down. The truck hits a culvert. the rear axle gets split in half at the differential.
Oh, gosh.
One dually plus the axle ends up over in some guy's field about 100 yards from the truck. The drive shaft and everything underneath the truck is completely twisted up. Leaf springs are shattered everywhere. The truck comes to a complete stop on its side, passenger side, in the ditch. Raining like all get out, water coming through the windshield.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
I'm down on the floor on the passenger side getting soaked. I've got 7,000 pounds of stuff in the back that has all pushed itself all the way up to the front of the cab.
Right.
Yep.
It took a crane and 2 tow trucks to get her up on her wheel, or at least level, onto a flatbed to where they could get it out of there.
Wow.
I'm stuck on the side of the road for 7 hours waiting for all of this to get done.
Miserable.
And my boss goes,
You're fired.
well, I'll get you another truck tomorrow. As long as you're okay, we can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And were you okay?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, my gosh.
Should have been fired, but weren't.
Kathy was scared to death for me.
Well, yeah, I bet she was.
I didn't even scratch.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong, Chris.
I know. Yeah.
I will say this.
Another truck completely burned down while I was driving down the highway.
Yeah.
Fire.
76 is a hard road to go down with a big truck because there's no shoulders. My mom used to live down on that road down near Van Zant, Missouri, and it's not I would not want to drive a big truck down that. There's no shoulders at all, and it's
about a year before that, I had a truck catch fire on me going down 49 just north of the Ocho.
Yeah.
I ran into the back of a semi. I totaled 5 trucks within a 7-year period.
I think you
thank
better
goodness you're retired.
start practicing. Chris. Yeah, you should have been practicing more.
Yeah, but no matter what I did, he never fired me.
Well, that's great. I mean,
first time the truck got tore up, I got a raise.
Well, you did it right.
Wait a second. Good job.
Okay. Thanks for the call.
Have a great morning.
You
Thanks,
too, man.
bye.
No, Nietzsche. And Kant. Immanuel Kant was another one of this supposed.
Morning, Suze.
You've heard the phrase, and Descartes was the one who started all this. Descartes was the one who said, "I think, therefore I am."
Big words this morning on
He
KIX.
was trying to prove that he was real. So Descartes struggled over this idea that I'm only real because I think I'm real. This philosophical idea that my reality is, and that so. The term subjective reality came because of Descartes' idea of is this real or is it simulation? Is it real only because I perceive it as real? What is reality? I mean, literally, I touch it, but that's only my own nerve impulses telling me, something. Is that it's kind of like the forest. If a tree falls down the forest, does it make a sound? Or is it only because it's heard that it makes a sound? Well, yes, it makes a sound. There's sound waves.
Correct.
It depends on what your term of sound is. So that was another Descartes thing. So that's who I was trying to think of was Descartes.
Are you real?
Well, I am to me. Am I to you? You have the ability to perceive. Yeah. So the Matrix, literally, when you get down into those levels of the ideals of this, and then there's also allegorations to biblical morality all through this, and it's paralleled by it's a allegory of the Bible.
Who is in this? This is Keanu Reeves and what's her name?
I don't know the name.
Who
of the
plays
girl.
Charity? Is that right?
I don't know her name. But what's his name?
She plays
Boys in the Hood.
Trinity.
Boys in the Hood guy is in it.
Lawrence Fishburne's in it.
Yeah, that's who's in it.
Carrie Ed Moss.
But also in the third movie, Italian, the girl who's the Italian actress plays.
In the third movie?
Yeah, it's in. I read maybe the second.
How many Matrix movies are there?
3. Well, 4 if you count the new one that they made that's no good. But the
Monica
3,
Bellucci?
Yeah, Monica Bellucci. She's
Jada Pinkett Smith is also in that movie.
Yeah, a little bit. Monica Bellucci is like Salma Hayek, intense, hot. She's scary.
Hugo Weaving?
I can't believe you've not seen these. So you realize
I've
when we
seen
do them, we're going to have to
teensy
sign
little
all
bits.
3. You cannot just watch because they are all, it's like chapters of a story. You can't, you watch one, it leaves it hanging. You have to watch part 2 and part 3.
Are
And
they
it's an
super long
undertaking.
movies?
Yeah, they are. They were also very iconic because of the way that the innovations they've made to movie production, movie making. There's stuff that they did for the first time ever in the Matrix movies. The whole like shots with the bullets going by and the 3D camera shots.
Megan says, I've been listening too long, conditioned to tune in every weekday. Are you sure this isn't a simulation?
It might be
We've had more
that we're
birthdays than I can
controlling.
count.
So, and I mean, we watch what's happening with AI and stuff, and literally, so the premise is that the Matrix are a bunch of people who were part of a society that created artificial intelligence that became very sentient, very aware, and did not have there was not the infrastructure in place to support it. Sound familiar? So, KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Here's Michael Ray.
On KIX 102.5. So, in the interest of self-preservation, the intelligence found a way to subjugate humans and utilize their bodies as a source of energy. So they would create these big hives full of people, and they would use their minds to process complex, rather than using computers, they used the humans' minds, which is a computer. You know, they would hook into them and use them as processing power for the things that they did. So all of the stuff that you're seeing with like Lawrence Fishburne and everything, those are all parts of the simulation, and they've learned how to break into the simulation. And what they do to keep the people at peace is they create a simulation that runs in the forefront of their mind. So, like Keanu's character,
Neo.
I
know that.
He's just a guy working at a 9-to-5 job, but that 9-to-5 job is the simulation created by the Matrix to keep him at peace while they're using his body and his mind. And Lawrence Fishburne is one of these characters. He's part of the rebellion. So they have broken free of that. They've gotten loose from their harnesses, their hookups and everything. And they are now existing in this post-apocalyptic fallen world. But they can enter in and out. They found ways to hack into this computer program that is the Matrix. And they can exist within it. So they will hook into their ports, which they still have. Everybody has those. And find a way to use their mind to hack into this Matrix. And that's who comes to him, because they watch for the prophecy is they watch for anomalies in the code. And the code is those things that fall down that was so iconic and famous. That's the generative code that is the Matrix. And they watch for anomalies in that. And they have programmers that they call prophets, you know, that watch these things and see where there's going to be an anomaly. And they recognize that Neo represented that. He's the chosen one. He is the particular string of code that they could manipulate and utilize to break down the Matrix, to overcome the Matrix. But he needed to be tweaked. So if you don't understand all of these things and you watch The Matrix, it's just a weird, freaky sci-fi movie. But if you understand what's really happening below the surface, then it's like mind-blowing. You know, and Neo finally, in the third movie, has a confrontation with the core of the Matrix, the core code. And that's how come when he would shoot those guys with the glasses on, the sunglasses guys, they're kind of like virus scanners.
Okay.
They would go in and find these, and they would come after him. And he would attack them like a virus will within a computer, and it would recreate itself over and over so that it could then overcome the virus and do away with it. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Drizzle today, cloudy as well. Highs near 57. It is 39 in Joplin.
Got the Monday edition of the Morning KIX Takeover going to start in about 16 minutes.
And it's brought to you by Fast Monkey Auto.
So there's still time for you to make your song picks on the KIX app or the KIX website before we start playing them back at 8:50.
But we're talking about getting fired. Have you ever been fired? Should you have been fired?
Most epic got fired or should have been fired stories.
623-1025 to call or text.
What's yours?
Ways people quit, right?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do it, but I worked for a tractor trailer over the road company, and I got called to recover a semi that a driver had left.
Had just left somewhere?
Had just left it, but the kicker is he left it in a pond. And it gets worse. The tow truck pulled the truck out of the pond, and we were loaded onto the trailer, and the tow truck driver said, you might want to get somebody to come in and clean this out.
Oh, no.
I looked in, and the sleeper berth of the semi was completely full of Walmart sacks that he had defecated in and left in there.
He pooped in the Walmart bag and put him in the sleeper.
Yep.
Well, he was that committed to his job.
That's just gross, though.
Yeah. What's the most epic got fired or should have been fired story you ever heard of?
I actually was informed that I was losing my job on Halloween while I was dressed as a nun.
Try dealing with that guilt.
Nice.
What is your epic got fired story?
Well, we had a Christmas party a few years back.
Oh, boy.
And there was about 50 people there, women and men included.
Uh-huh.
And they give me a Christmas present of a pink teddy.
A pink teddy, let me guess.
Somebody said put it on.
I knew it.
I stripped down naked and I put this pink teddy on.
Oh, my gosh. Let me guess. Was there a little alcohol involved here?
There would have been a tad.
A tad, a bit.
Yeah. Let me guess. You modeled a teddy and your boss thought it was hilarious.
Until Monday morning.
There were pictures taken, huh?
I think so.
You know what? We would be very interested in seeing those if you still got them.
I don't think I'm going to go with them.
Hey, you don't work for him no more. What do you care?
I want to see him.
Yes, she does. She really wants to see him.
What is your epic got fired or should have been fired stories?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. To me, The Matrix is just one of the most epic stories. It's mind-blowing because there's so many layers and levels. And
Is that better?
I don't know. I still think you're way too light. I mean, put us side by side. See? Yeah. But you got to watch all 3. So
Maybe during spring break.
Maybe. But we need to put that on the list. I can't believe that's not on there, that I didn't know that.
Again, it's when I've seen like this much of the first one and I was like,
I tried watching the new series, The Gray House on Prime with Mary Louise Parker. It was horrible.
Oh, really?
Awful. Well, they tried to be true and accurate to the form of speech that was utilized in the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you read Mark Twain or Tom Sawyer or something like that, there's a way that they talked back then, especially in Southern gentrification, you know. Well, I do declare to my time, that sort of thing. But it also comes off really sappy, really overdone, really hackneyed, and this was that the whole time.
Hello, I do declare.
Yeah, that whole thing. They were picking any, type of way of having black people talk and everything. And it was just very offensive and got really old really, really quick. We couldn't make it all the way through an episode.
Secret Sound is 1527.50 now. Oh, see, Sarah's not watched them either. It's not just me.
How is that possible, Sarah, with your husband? Don't tell me Jason hasn't seen him, because I know better than that. I know that's not the case. Here's another thing that I believe The Matrix was the Coen brothers' first movies.
Yeah.
and instantly to mega stardom right from that. I would even say that the documentary, The Making of the Matrix, is almost as interesting. It's amazing what they did in these movies, the way that they made them and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a combination between the animation, CGI was just becoming a thing, and they did it so well.
Yeah.
You really can't hardly tell where animation starts and where reality ends in that movie.
That's cool.
Have you seen the John Wick movies?
I've seen the first one, and I loved it.
And that's the only one you've watched?
Mm-hmm. The scene where he goes into the club and shoots them all up, and it's just one continuous shot.
Yeah.
Oh, golly, that's so cool.
So that was, and that's an interesting story. So Keanu teamed up with these buddies of his that he had worked with on The Matrix that were a stunt team. And these guys had never made a movie themselves. They had always worked as stunt doubles and done all the really difficult stunts. And they came up with this story on their own about the John Wick and decided they went looking for production companies to do it. Nobody touched it. So they finally decided they would do it themselves. Keanu funded most of it. And they literally put that out themselves. That's the first movie they had ever made was
awesome.
John Wick. And they went ahead and did all the rest of them, and it became this huge franchise. I think they have at least three more John Wick movies in the works.
Yeah.
Even though he's dead. Prequels and other characters and things like that. I will say the series that they worked up was horrible.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Well, how did I spoil it?
You said even though he's dead.
I think that's common knowledge.
I didn't know.
You didn't know that they killed John? That's
He doesn't
why they
die in the first one.
No, it's in the third one that he dies.
Which I haven't seen.
You know that he's going to die. I mean, there's a death order on his head by this
I don't
assassination
care. I don't want him to
group.
die.
Well, besides,
He's avenging his dog.
He didn't have his dog anymore.
It was so sad.
Or his wife.
Very sad.
That story is unfolded over the next 2 episodes. So I don't feel right assigning a second movie by itself. Unless it's something like The Godfather or Star Wars or something.
Oh, Godfather.
Yeah.
It's still my favorite.
But to me, The Matrix is up there with those. It's that good.
Jimmy says, Randy always tells the end. Suze goes, wait, what? See, he spoiled it for everybody.
Everybody
Come
knows
on.
that. What rock have you been
not
living
everybody
under?
Knew that. All three of us had
It's like
no
how
idea.
to pronounce marinara. You gotta.
Marinara.
So it is. Everybody knows that. It's like saying The Matrix is a
She says, well,
simulation.
then what's going on in John Wick 4? See?
That is
Holy
the ballerina, and it's a prequel story. And it's not even really about him, even though he's in it. And I'm like, how much longer is Keanu going to be able to do this? So here's the thing. If you watch the making of the John Wick series, it tells about all the injury. Keanu Reeves is a freak of nature. So trains 14 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Goodness.
In the lead up to these movies, because the stuff he does is real. Other actors would talk about how they hated to do scenes with him because he's really doing this stuff, and people got hurt a lot. He blew out his knee on one of the movies, really, really bad.
Ouch.
And they were like, "You can't do anymore." And we got shooting schedules, so he had to go ahead and shoot and do all these horrible stunt scenes and everything with a blown out knee. And he injured it like 3 more times. And to this day, he has to use a cane a lot of the time when it's acting up.
Yikes.
But yeah, his jiu-jitsu schedule and his, what do they call it? Gun fu.
Gun fu?
So they developed this style of fighting called gun fu for the John Wick movies. And it's fighting with the pistol. It's that whole bar scene that you saw. That is gun fu. And that was the initial inception of it. The first time anybody in public had seen it was through that. Now, if you can go on YouTube and watch him do his regimen at the firing range, it's stupid. It is insane. No human should be able to shoot like this. I mean, bam, 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 and every single one hitting a target. You can hear him pinging, bam, 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 drop the clip, put another bam, 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 and he has to move in a certain way throughout this firing range with these simulated targets. It's nuts. He's crazy. So John Wick is Keanu Reeves. He is fully capable of doing everything you see in those movies. And
a little creepy.
Yeah, no human should be capable of all that.
I've heard good things about him, though, just as a person outside of
I watched
Hollywood.
the making of John Wick, which, again, was fascinating documentary.
Yeah.
And just realizing how he prioritizes people and everything, but he is 100% all in with his, mind-wise.
Yeah.
And that can be a little intense. He's very intense when it comes to his work regimen and his schedule and his commitment level.
Gun fu, ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Ka-chow, ka-chow. I watched also this weekend, I watched the new Paul McCartney documentary.
Oh, how was that?
It was on Wings, specifically on Paul McCartney. There's been multiple ones done on the Beatles and everything like this, but this was all from Paul's vantage point. The breakup of the Beatles, him meeting Linda, the inception of Wings, his arrest in Japan. He went to jail, and all that. It was really, really well done. Not one time. You hear his voice the whole time. You hear Sean Lennon, John's son, talking. They never once showed their faces from any current film. Their voices were all over it narrating, but all the footage was, old or even animated. They did some animation in this. So it was kind of an unusual, I don't know. It was just the way they approached it. It was good. It was really, really good.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was very different.
Sounds like.
But I really liked it. It was on Prime.
30 seconds.
Started watching it while Gina was fixing supper on Friday night, and I thought, I'll just watch this when she comes in. I'll turn it off. But we ended up watching the whole thing together and really liked it.
Here we go. 15 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
Wanting to know your epic got fired or should have been fired stories?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Here's Chris Young.
On KIX 102.5.
My brain really wanted to do the weather right there, and I was like, nope.
Don't do
Not
it.
there. Bye, Kathy. Have a good one. When Keanu takes pictures with women, he will not touch them. He puts his arm behind them. It doesn't touch.
Yep. Just it strikes me as a person of immense integrity and commitment.
Agreed.
Which is crazy considering some of the roles that he's played and stuff. But I think you come the closest to seeing who he is in John Wick.
Still not over the dog.
Matrix, that just blows me away that you've never seen that. I have a buddy of mine, and he's a theologist, so he teaches at a college. And I swear his whole life centralizes around the whole theme of the Matrix, the blue pill, red pill, the moral choice of this or that, and this leads to here and this leads to there. And he's also a philosophy major, and that was his degree was in philosophy, religious philosophy. So he applies all that. He's done numerous lectures in different colleges based around the Matrix and how it relates to that,
So would you rather stay ignorant? And,
that's one of the questions
or would
that
you
he has
rather
presented. Would you rather
free?
know and have the gritty reality or the consequence of that knowledge, or would you rather remain oblivious in this world that is not perfect, but, it's day-to-day, ongoing. But there was a general dissatisfaction with that is what led to Neo's emergence from the Matrix.
Right.
They had been waiting to see that dissatisfaction arise within him before they approached him. They were watching him. So that's a question. Yeah, would you rather? I don't know. I know people that would be happier with oblivion.
Yeah,
you could apply that to your life. Let's say
ignorance is bliss, they say.
Your wife was having a secret affair on you. Would you rather not know and maintain the relationship that was built on a lie? And you don't know. I mean, everything as far as you know is going on normal. Or would you rather have the truth and deal with the consequences of that truth, the heartbreak and everything? These are the heavy questions that we contemplate on Morning Kicks.
Megan says oblivious.
A lot of people would probably, and there's no right or wrong answer there. It's like, that's a very personal choice, I think.
I mean, what would be the best for my family, my kids?
And that is indicative of her personality. You know, the fact that she would consider someone else before considering it from her own personal reality, I think. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, 8:49.
Some drizzle today, clouds as well, highs in the mid-50s. It's 39 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning Kicks takeover starting in just 5 minutes, brought to you by Fast Monkey Auto.
So make sure to go on the KIX app for the KIX website and let us know the songs you got to hear this morning.
But we've been talking today about your most epic got fired or should have been fired stories.
623-1025 to call or text. You can also tell us on Facebook.
Imagine coming in on a Monday and finding out, oh, you're fired.
Man, that's lousy. You get up on a Monday of all days, never a good day, and then, oh, hey, you're fired.
It's that kind of week.
What about you? What is your epic got fired story?
Well, they restructured the call center that I was managing.
Yeah.
And the entire staff liked me better than they did the director. And so the entire staff left with me.
Like a union strike.
The whole company left.
Good times.
Solidarity.
What is your epic got fired story?
So I worked at a hotel. I used to let people stay for free.
Well, right on. You know, if you ever decide to work at a hotel again, you and I need to talk.
That's right.
You just call Randy and Jen because we would love to stay for free.
Yes, we would.
Awesome. I'll give you guys a call if that happens again.
Some better deals than even Priceline.com or any of those.
Yeah, I can get better deals than they can.
Like, nobody ever stays in room 4. You can stay in room 4.
Have you ever been fired or should have been fired?
I worked for a company, and I used to take large deposits to the bank every day.
Uh-huh.
And I took a deposit to the bank, and the girl at the bank counted it out, and it was $100 long. And instead of giving the whole deposit back to me and me taking it back to work, she just stuck the $100 in the bag, and I kept it.
That's called embezzlement.
Yes.
You're an embezzler.
Yes, I am.
Actually, that's finder's fee. What should you have been fired over?
I know someone that tried to take off with something pretty expensive.
What was it?
He was trying to take a customer's car.
Say what?
He got into an argument with the boss, and the boss fired him there on the spot. He walked back out into the shop, got in the car, and tried to drive off with it.
What?
Luckily, it was an Enterprise car with OnStar, and they cut the engine through OnStar.
Well, yeah, they would have eventually found. I mean, they've got the description, they've got the VIN number, they've got the license number, everything. That's just not really thought through well.
What is your epic got fired story?
623-1025 to text or tell us yours.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Wow. Well, kids, today we wade off into the deep pool of philosophy and of life question.
Oh, man. Corporate comes tomorrow.
Immanuel Kant's subjective reality theory and all of those things.
What time is your meeting?
I don't.
You don't know yet?
After KZRG, so
whenever that
who knows?
Got it.
Yeah, who knows?
All right, so tomorrow we're talking about the family rules, the rules exclusive to your family.
Yeah, what's the rules that you had growing up? You know, we've talked about these before, but like ours, we weren't allowed to use the living room.
Mm-hmm.
That was for company.
Yeah, we had a very specific way we had to answer the phone growing up. Hello, thank you for calling the Fox residence. Jen speaking. We might have been like a restaurant or a hotel with an answer like that.
Could I interest you in a side order of chicken wings? The one I remember, the one time I was sitting in the living room because it was cooler in there, reading a book, and my mother going, "What are you doing in here?" And I was like, "Reading." "Well, let's take it in there." No, and I had to go to the den. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hi, I was calling for the how you got fired job.
Yeah, what, your epic got fired or should have got fired story? Go for it.
So I was working at this restaurant as a bartender, and this lady came in majorly drunk, and I told her I couldn't give her more alcohol.
Uh-huh.
So she decided to yell at me because I couldn't give her more alcohol. Legally, I couldn't. So she decided to throw her drinks at me that she had on her.
Nice.
And I told her she needed to leave, and it got into a huge bar fight, and I got fired for that.
You got fired for that. What would they have had you do? Just serve her more alcohol? Right. Legally, you can't. So what? I don't see why they were holding you responsible for this.
Were you like over the bar fighting her, yanking hair?
Yeah. Do it.
No, she threw me over the bar, and I was trying to defend myself, but
Oh my gosh.
a very bad black eye.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, served her right. At least you got
I'll
the black
say.
guy in there.
Yeah, I won that fight. As soon as that black eye started, she was whimpering.
Right on.
I bet.
Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
So tomorrow we'll talk about that and also have your next chance at the secret sound.
27.50.
And the average price, I don't know if any of your parents have to deal with this, but the average tooth fairy amount has gone up once again.
It needs to stop.
What is it now?
It really needs to stop.
$5.84 is the
Yeah, we
average.
don't follow that rule in my house. You get $1.
Dollar is I never
fairy
gave
cheap
$1.
in my house.
We gave like a quarter or 50 cents.
Really?
Which is also what I got. So I was not, I think, or I don't know. I think I remember getting a nickel or a dime a couple of times.
So we got that tomorrow. Also, Jen's Movie Rehab podcast tomorrow and Twisted Takes Tuesday. So lots of cool stuff going on tomorrow.
Have a great rest of your Monday.
Bye.